Most guys think they can talk their way into a woman's heart. They try to explain, convince, impress with words. But what if I told you that the real power, the kind that makes her think about you long after you're gone, doesn't come from what you say at all? It comes from silence, presence, and self-mastery. Because true influence isn't about controlling her thoughts. It's about controlling yourself. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a woman respect you, think about you, and even desire you without chasing, without begging, and without saying a single unnecessary word. This is the Stoic way. The Stoics didn't persuade through long speeches or desperate arguments. They lived so aligned with their values that others naturally felt their strength. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, because real power isn't noise. It's presence." First, control yourself. Most men try to manage how she feels while ignoring how they feel. They want her to feel loved, safe, and attracted, but they're restless inside, anxious, uncertain, reactive. Stoicism teaches that your emotions are your responsibility. If you want her to feel calm, be calm. If you want her to feel secure, be steady. Energy doesn't lie. When your emotions are balanced, your presence becomes magnetic. Second, speak less and observe more. Most men talk too much. They explain themselves, overshare, or fill every silence. But real confidence doesn't rush to be understood. Silence isn't weakness. It's gravity. A Stoic man listens more than he speaks. He observes her words, her tone, her energy, and in that stillness, she reveals who she really is. The man who understands her without needing to talk earns her respect without effort. Third, move with purpose. People can sense when someone is lost. She can feel if you're wandering through life without direction. But when you have goals, when you move like a man who knows where he's going, that presence draws her in. Walk with intention. Speak with clarity. Work with focus. Purpose is irresistible. It makes her wonder, what's driving him? And where does he belong in my world? Fourth, enforce your boundaries calmly. Most men either explode when a line is crossed or pretend it didn't happen. The Stoic man doesn't do either. He doesn't shout or plead. He simply says no when it matters and means it. Boundaries aren't about controlling her. They're about proving to yourself that your peace is non-negotiable. And the moment she realizes your standards don't bend, her respect for you rises. Fifth, refuse to feed drama. Drama lives off attention. The more you argue, explain, or justify, the more power you give it. A Stoic man doesn't participate in emotional chaos. If she tries to provoke him, he remains steady. If she tests him, he doesn't flinch. His silence isn't weakness. It's discipline. You don't need clever lines. You don't need manipulation. All you need is control, focus, and presence. When you learn to master yourself, to watch instead of react, to move with purpose and guard your peace, you stop trying to win her attention. You start living in her mind. Not because you played games, but because you became the kind of man who can't be forgotten. Subscribe for more wisdom.